9:33, everybody, and women have the right to vote today. But getting that right required a fight from some pretty strong women, and the musical Suffs shares a bit of that history. Take a look.
I want my sisters to know I was here.
I want my great-granddaughter to know I was here.
I want my students to know I was here.
I want my niece to know I was here. So joining us from the cast of the show is... prompter. Actress Jenn Colella. We are so glad you're here. Both of us actually got to see Suffs, so thank you so much for joining us
It's
this
my
morning.
absolute pleasure.
Yeah.
We've both seen many, many shows on Broadway, but I can't tell you, this one was very emotional for me. There were so many moments in the time during the show that I wanted to get up and cheer.
Yes.
What was it like for you to be a part of this show that is really making history known, you know, celebrating history?
It feels extraordinary, right? It's like when art meets what you believe in. So this isn't just an entertaining piece of theater, and it is still entertaining and really funny, and the songs are catchy, but we're offering the audience something they may not have known. Like, did either of you know a lot about the suffrage movement?
That's
Neither
what we're
did
saying.
I.
It's like a page in the history book.
That's right, that's right. That I think a lot of us did not get to learn, so we're getting to learn a very important piece of history, and it's also kind of getting people excited about taking action, like going out and voting and using, you know, this right that these women fought so hard for, which is cool.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like you played a real character in your last show, Come From Away,
Yes.
right? And you could do easy research on that one because you could talk to the person.
That's right.
In this one, you're playing a character who is also real, but there's nothing really written about. So how did you kind of get, who do you play, and how did you do the research that you needed to play that character?
So I played Carrie Chapman Catt. She was the president of the National American Women's Suffrage Association for over 2 decades. She was Susan B. Anthony's protege. And so I did a deep dive. There are lots of really, really great books, Jailed for Freedom, which is what the musical is based on, by Doris Stevens. So there's a lot of wonderful research, but you're right, it's different. Like when I played Captain Beverly Bass in Come From Away, she and I had tea, so I know what her eyebrow does when she's got a secret in her heart. You know, I could tell how she moves through the world. So I've had to take what's on the page of Shayna Taub's beautiful book and what I learned from all of the books that I read about Carrie Chapman Catt, and then I get to infuse my own spirit.
Yeah, I mean, there are so many unfamiliar names that you're wondering, like, why didn't I know, or why don't people know about these women? And that's the other amazing thing about this production. It's an all-female cast. We had Grace McLean on, who plays President Woodrow Wilson.
Yes.
I mean, what was that like to be a part of a production, to feel so much female empowerment?
You know, it's extraordinary. We don't realize how extraordinary it is until you're in the room, and there's a feeling of nurturing and deep collaboration. If anybody has an idea, the whole room stops and the idea is heard. And there's just this sense of looking after one another. That it's not that it's missing in other shows, but it is just at the foundation, the core of the show is a bunch of people looking out for one another, and that has to do with the feminine energy for sure.
Yeah, what do you, for you, you've been on a lot of stages, but the audience, I just feel the audience was different. Not only at the end for the standing ovation, but during it, people are like, they're having the aha moments, or talking at intermission about things that are still existing today that they're feeling from the show, right? Because a lot of the anthems that you're singing can still resonate today. Keep Marching, for example, right? So for you, when you're having that final moment, and you really have that fourth wall that's there, but you see the reaction you're getting, what are you feeling and getting from the energy of the audience?
I'm so glad you mentioned this, because we can feel what the audience is going through, and it infuses us. So when we feel you leaning forward and we hear you go, oh, take a gasp, or you look to your friend and you're laughing, or we can feel when the light bulbs go off, it infuses us with even more energy. And so it's electric. That's what makes theater so exciting, right? That's the difference between watching a television show and being able to pause it and be like, that was crazy. When you're in the theater, we can all feel when these moments hit home, and it's just magical. So I'm delighted that the audiences are responding the way they are. It feels incredible to be up there.
Yeah, and sitting there in that audience, I couldn't help but feel like I wanted to share this story with my daughters. I have an 11-year-old and a 9-year-old. And I'm sure this is probably something you now feel. Congratulations
Thank you so much.
becoming a mom.
I can't even
Yes,
even saying the
right?
word mom, I cry
Yes,
like at the
I
drop
know.
of a hat.
So congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Tell us a little about
Thank
her.
you. Her name is Morrison. She is 11 weeks old,
Oh,
and she's starting to
kid.
smile
oh
now.
my
She's starting.
goodness.
She's pretty cute. She's pretty cute. I don't want to focus
Beautiful.
on the fact that she's cute, but she's pretty cute.
Yeah.
No, it's changed everything about how I look at the world, how I look at this piece that I'm in now, realizing that the only thing that could take me away from her during this moment would be to be a part of history in this way. And I can't wait to tell her that this is what I've been doing so that when she can speak, that her voice can be amplified as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Ah, that's beautiful, Jen.
It really is.
Seriously.
She has me tearing up.
Oh, gosh,
Thanks a lot, Jen.
congratulations.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
All of your success and your beautiful family. I have a lot of hand-me-downs for my little daughter.
Yes.
I'd like them because they're close in
Please,
age. I mean,
we're taking-
11
we
months.
accept.
I have so much for
We
summer
accept.
clothes and
We're
bathing
taking
suits.
them. We're
I'm
taking
going
them.
to get your contact info. Great to see you. You can watch Jen in Suffs now playing at the Music Box Theater. Good stuff.
Congratulations again
Thank
on the
you.
show and then the
Appreciate
new
you.
baby girl. All right.